So in this video, I'm going to show you how to change the tail light in your 2012 Honda CBR 250. You're going to just go ahead and you're going to follow step 1, which is to take your seat off of your bike. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. What you need to get to is this little kind of dial area right here, this gray piece, and that's what you need to turn counterclockwise, and then you're going to be able to pull the bulb out of that. Now, just as a heads up, I actually did grab a couple things here because I did try to unscrew it and it was in there really tight. So there is a bit of a kind of a rubber gasket that follows inside there that you need to kind of push this in while you are turning it counterclockwise. But even that was really difficult because it was in there so good. So what I actually did end up doing, just because I could barely fit my hand in here because it's a really small spot, is I went ahead and I did actually use a screwdriver here, and then I just kind of like knocked it with another tool just so that it could loosen it up a little bit. And so that it didn't damage the plastic, I did put a little bit of material on there as well, just to keep it a little bit more protected. So I just aimed it on there, and then I put the screwdriver on there, and then I just like hit it so that it would turn left. And that actually worked really well. It loosened it up right away. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it left or counterclockwise, and then you're going to see there's kind of like that rubber gasket seal that I was talking about that is a little bit squishy. So when you push it in and then turn it to the left, it actually helps to loosen it up a little bit better that way. So once you have that piece of it, you can go ahead and pull this out, taking care that you don't break the bulb in the process of that. All right, so the next step is, as per what the owner's manual tells you, you need to push down on the bulb, and then you're going to turn it counterclockwise to remove the bulb. So I'm pushing down on it and pull it out, and there's the bulb. So I do have the replacement bulb ready to go here. I'm just going to check to make sure it looks like it's about the same one. So it should be a 2-filament light bulb, because remember, it's for both your brake light and for your running light. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put the brand new bulb into its place. So again, push down, and this time you're going to push it in clockwise, and it should fit in there very nicely. Push the bulb in, and then I just turned it clockwise, and it's in there nice and securely now. And the next step is going to be to put the bulb back into its little location here right from the very beginning. So to do that, you're going to follow the steps in reverse. So literally you're just going to set the bulb right into where that rear tail light is. You're going to keep the wires kind of facing downwards towards the bottom. So I think you can probably see that's lined up pretty good there. And then you're going to line this up, and then you just need to push it in, and then you're going to turn it clockwise. It's a little hard to do this one-handed. Okay, so I've got that in, and I just pushed it to the right clockwise, and you can see it's seated in there really nicely now, and it's not going anywhere. So now what I'm going to do is fire up my bike and make sure that it actually works.